Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mount Evan Terry Smil. I'm the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And like, check this out, 2021, we gonna stop a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stop it. And you know what? I'm watching now. I usually don't watch. I'm watching now. So check this out, homeboy. Look, y'all don't get no credit for interpreting shit, especially other people's shit. So we stopping a whole lot of shit right now. And look, I'm tired of motherfuckers taking my knowledge, right? But they ain't part of the soul group. So they put themselves into a position where they don't have to give credit in some way, shape, or form. So we stopping all that shit right now. And I'm watching now. I'm watching. So for the most part, like I said, y'all hear anybody out here start kicking some shit about how certain males out here who want to quote unquote act like they're alpha males or some shit like that, right? But they put more energy into the outer appearance because they're damaged from a feminine perspective on the inside. Okay, they got that from me. All right. Also talking about when a female could be more masculine, right? Due to the fact that the energies that she in, and she may come across as feminine from an external perspective, but internally she could be more on the masculine side of energy. Okay, if you hear anybody talking about shit like that, they got that from me. All right, so we're not gonna get this fucked up. We're not gonna get spirituality, which is a different term for individuality, where you got a whole group of motherfuckers who don't understand individuality, taking shit from a motherfucker who quote unquote thinking that just because they can interpret somebody else's shit, that they got brownie points. All right. So we're going to stop a lot of that shit right now, unless I'm hearing motherfuckers give credit, all right? Because I'm a loving person, but I don't like devilish energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like succubi vampire energy, where everyone in the goddamn world could vary see where sources come from in this motherfucker. Now, like I said, this goes a little further because it ain't really got nothing to do with your goddamn astrology either. When we start to talk about attaching to the chakras or the astrology or something, these are just representations on what you were familiar with anyway as a spirit, and all spirits are androgynous. So whatever energy you more familiar with, it doesn't matter what astrology you have. You could be a person with straight water in your chart or straight earth in your chart. If you are a spirit utilizing those vehicles with more on the thinking aspect, then you are more masculine. If you are utilizing those vehicles more on a feminine aspect, then you are more feminine. So you as a spirit, that's going to let you know what kind of way you moving through the chakras, astrology, and the motherfucking body, daughters of men, before you get lost trying to call the spirit all these physical names in some way, shape, or form, to the point that you just going to contradict yourself and utilize dumbass arguments when it suits you. AKA one moment is all about physical, then AKA the other moment we got to detach from it when the argument switch and it's not that same kind of concept anymore, so you think you can get away with that around dumbass motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? I'm the fucking flight boss master, the ending stage level. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So you need to understand it goes a little deeper than that. So you come across a motherfucker spirit inside of a male body who do a lot more reacting and responding and feeling all the time and things and feeling threatened all the time or feeling a certain way and got to bring it to the external world to see if it's real or not, amongst others in some way, shape, or form. That's a feminine spirit, no matter if they're in the male or not. AKA, now if you got a spirit that's in a motherfucker vibration of constantly thinking, trying to observe certain things, kind of wanting to temper down their emotions and feelings, and wanting to see something go to an extreme before they can actually see if that's what's actually the cause or not, because they can be prejudging at the moment, then for the most part, this is a spirit that's more masculine. Now, they both have yin and yangs. So once we get a little bit more deep into that, give you a better perspective of what spirits like to cling on to as a percentage level, because we all got masculine and feminine energies, and ain't nothing is totally objective from a subjective point of view. So always keep that in mind. And as long as you keep spiritual equilibrium, you'll be all right. So once again, like I said, and I'm watching now, so I'm about to start doing this with a whole lot of shit now. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of people, I ain't even know. I think y'all soul group, I ain't even know. Y'all put me on the motherfucking game. But like I said, this is one of them right here. You know what I'm saying? How a motherfucker who put a lot of energies into externalizing and shit like that, this is a motherfucker you gotta walk on eggshells around. So 9 times out of 10, as a spirit, they feminine as motherfucking hell, regardless of their goddamn astrology. Astrology is just a motherfucking example in some way, shape, and form. You know what I'm saying? To show you the motherfucking representation on what energies you cater towards or how you like to use whatever your spiritual desires is lost into in some way, shape, or form. So keep that in mind also in this motherfucking life. So like I said, and if you a motherfucking person, you could be in the most built motherfucker in the world and shit like that. There's reasons why you went that grave length to do that, as far as your health and to do this and to get women or some shit like that. The internal reasons is you done got your feelings hurt a lot of times. You done got your heart broke. Otherwise, you wouldn't even give a fuck, because a old skinny old slinky motherfucker from up the street will still fuck your bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about what you didn't put on the outside on some way, shape, or form. You're just showing motherfucking individuals that inside you got a lot of feminine energies. You're heavily invested into reacting and responding to other people's viewpoints and shit like that. So you want to play out this image or this role because it makes you feel better when you are alone in some way, shape, or form. So you have more confidence. So I'm not saying that's wrong or whatever like that. What I'm talking about as far as this spiritual shit, and when we start to talk about real wisdom, real knowledge, we're not gonna have this no more in 2021. Motherfuckers stealing shit and giving credit to motherfuckers who just feel like they get brownie points because they interpreting other motherfucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Now we're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that, or unless we're gonna start giving credit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start giving credit. And then we ain't gonna start giving motherfucking credit. Motherfuckers is going to hell. You better motherfucker believe it. God damn it. Flight boss, bitch, you know what I'm saying? God damn it. I love y'all from the bottom of my goddamn heart. Hee hee.